Hey there, and welcome to this episode of Wreck-It Recruiter. I'm Katie McConnell Olson, your resident Wreck-It Recruiter. And today we're going to talk about how to really just bomb an interview and ask all the illegal questions. We're just going to break all the laws. So essentially, we're going to talk about how you might get sued in a candidate interview. Brought to you by the Strategic Advisor Board and GrowthWise Search Partners, my firm, providing human capital and hiring solutions for rapid growth companies all over the United States. So let's talk a little bit about how to just bomb an interview and just really ask all those illegal questions. So first of all, the first thing that you want to do is let's just cut down to brass tacks right out of the gate and just ask somebody. So do you live in a house or in an apartment, right? And maybe even better than that, oh, do you own your own home? Let's really just ask them about their living situation, right? And we can why not just take it a step further and ask them, well, how much disposable income do you have in the bank? I got to know if they're a fraud risk, especially if they're an accountant. I want to know what their spending habits look like. Along those same lines, let's talk about maturity, right? How old are you? You don't look 50. You must be 30, right? How old are you? That's another one right on that list if we're talking about how to ask illegal questions here. Let's also size them up and ask questions like, are you healthy? Are you sick? Are you pregnant, or are you planning on getting pregnant anytime soon? Because we're very busy around here. Last thing we want to do is bring you on board and have you get, put a bun in the oven sooner than later. So let's make sure we hit that question right out of the gate too. If you have any tattoos also, let's cover that too. You got tattoos? Maybe you can compare your tattoos with their tattoos, right? Let's definitely cover all the taboo stuff also. Are you a man? Are you a woman? How do you identify? What's your nationality? Like, where are you from? What's your story? While I'm at it, let's dive deeper and get to know all those little personal details. Do you have kids? Are you married? Divorced? What's your status, right? Who lives in your house with you? That house, did you own it? Do you buy it? Who lives there? What's going on with that? Do you have a babysitter? Like, what's that about? And also, I really want to get to know you. So have you been arrested? Felonies? Have you ever been convicted of a crime? All these illegal questions. I'm going to teach you how to just break the law left and right. We're off to a good start, right? We're probably 15, 20 minutes into the interview. Now let's kind of dive in. I like to kind of peel back the layers. So let's go second layer interview questions, right? Let's go, what's your religion? What's your spirituality and what's your religion? And while we're at it, how did you vote in the last election? Who'd you vote for? Democrat, Republican, other? Tell me about that. And let's talk military status too. Are you deployed? Are you going to be deployed? Are you in the National Guard? Why did you get deployed? And lastly, what's your current salary and how much are you making? And I'll just claim this by saying, check your Department of Labor laws for your unique state, because this isn't breaking the law in every single state. So if we really want to break the law, we only want to ask what your current salary is and how much you're making in states that absolutely prohibit us from asking that question. Okay, so let's recap how to break every equal opportunity employment commission fair inquiry guideline and just really blow it out of the water with just committing every crime in the book with an interview process, right? We're talking about basically how to get sued. We're starting with residence and commute. We want to cover where they live, what their financial status is. We want to hit on how old they are, right? Then we want to dive into health. Are you healthy? Are you sick? Are you going to get knocked up? Important. Man or a woman? How do you identify? What's your nationality? What's your status? Who lives in that house? Do you have any kids? Are you a citizen? And then that second level stuff, let's not forget politics, religion, right? Yes. How to break the law and ask all those illegal questions in an interview. All right, so some of that may have resonated with you as maybe a question that you're currently asking that you shouldn't be, or maybe you didn't even know that that was a prohibited question in an interview. Not only is that going to leave a bad taste in a candidate's mouth, but it's also highly illegal, right? So this is all in good fun and satire to hopefully help you take a look at what your current processes are and really take a deeper dive into what that looks like. Now, if you want to chat about taking that deep dive together on how we can optimize your hiring, help some of these things for you, or maybe just take it off your plate entirely, click the link in the description and we'll be glad to help you. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe also. See you next time.